Alright guys, so let me do a little update of what just happened right now. I'm running around, it's like 12 o'clock at night, downtown Ventura. I'm bored as shit. I really don't want to go home. And I decided to come downtown where, you know, I normally go down there and fucking rev the shit out of my bike, go be obnoxiously annoying with my lawnmower, and, you know, kick up the bass. And, yeah, so let me explain what just happened. So I'm going down Main Street, and, you know, I'm minding my own business, not doing a single thing, and a couple guys hear my bike. I hear them shouting, "Come on, rev it! Rev it! Rev it, bitch!" Like that. Some guy said it like that, so I revved it. And they're like, "Fuck yeah!" Well, I kept revving it down the street, and what do you know, who's sitting right there but an officer that I should have realized was a freaking cop, because he heard me go all the way down, which I thought was like, oh, well, you know, that's what I get. You know, for being arrogant, which would be a good term for that. Very, very arrogant. And, well, you know, I already know, and I realized that, and I said, you know what, I knew I was being, like, fucking annoying and arrogant, because I had all these people fucking scoping my bike, like, all hard, like, whoa, that's a 250, yeah, dude, that's a 250, yeah, baby, like that. And, you know, for the most part, I minded my own business, did my own thing, you know, fuck it. Well, you know, the cop wasn't too happy with my chainsaw motor that I have in here. Yes, I updated to a chainsaw motor. And now, when he stopped me, you know, he didn't give me a ticket, he did give me a warning, like, be more quiet next time, young man. I kind of like that, like a slap on the wrist. Because, you know, I was just doing what the one guy was like. He said rev it, so I revved it. And he understood that, you know. Sometimes you just want to get on it, you know, you just want rum, rum, rum. And, you know, that didn't go over too well with the police officer. So he's like, look, I know who you are. I know what type of bike you have. And most of all, I know the sound of your bike now. And you've been the guy going up and down freaking Main Street. And I was like, I didn't know what to say at that point. I was like, I just kind of looked at him with like this innocent look. God damn it! I don't want to be this loud. I'm trying to be like quiet because the cop just fucking got me. The worst part is in lower, like, it makes more of a pop, 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 in a lower RPM. So you gotta think what's going on in a low RPM. I'm waiting for a cop to come up here and say, didn't I just pull you over? I said I wasn't even doing anything. Like, literally, I can see him doing that. Like, not to be a dick, but like, dude, really? Like, you fucking cock? I remember someone called the cops on us over here last time. Fucking dickwad. You know, it is what it is. So, yeah. There's a shitload of cops. And I'm waiting for a cop to come up here and be like, are you revving it up here, boy? Are you doing it? No. I'm actually minding my own business like a good child should. Which I am. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm a good child. But, you know, when you go up to a cop, it's like they have that suspicion like you're going to do anything. And one thing I want to state, which kind of bothers me, I guess this is just how cops are. But, you know, like right now, I didn't catch it on video because it would have been kind of awkward. I kept my camera off. You know, there's a guy on the side of O'Reilly's completely incapacitated. Like, I mean, drunk off his ass right now. And that's on Main and Avenue. And what do you know? This guy, I look, and I was poking him with a fucking branch from the tree next to him. I'm like, dude, are you okay? And I don't know if I saw light breathing or breathing at all, but I was like, you know what? Why not do a smart thing and not get this guy some medical attention? Well, you know, police pulled some guy over, and it was like 5 or 6 officers. Literally, at the end of the avenue, right next to Patty's. And so I go up to the cop, and what are you doing? Like, I felt like he was just like this, getting ready with his gun. You know what I mean? Cops have the right to do that. There's a lot of people who probably try to go up to him and feed him with their dick. But realistically, I didn't do that. I was a good boy. And, well, the cop wasn't, he was like, he came up to me kind of like, whoa, you know. Because I passed by him like 2 or 3 times. So they all kind of tripped on me. And then I finally tell him, he's like, oh, okay, thank you. And yeah, that's basically what I did. And I hope I saved that guy's life. And if I didn't, well, fuck it. And my license doesn't have an M1 endorsement symbol on it. Although I do have my M1 license. The cop kind of, he looked at it all funny. And I went, no, I have my M1 endorsement. You can check. And I said, this is my insurance. When's it expire? I said, I just reinstated it for the year. And it went through, but he was like, you know, of all times for me to do it, of all times I've gone down Main Street, rev-bombed the shit out of my bike. Bah, bah, bah. Next, one of the worst things was when I was going down, big old backfire. And I know when the officer came up and looked at my exhaust, he's probably thinking, smoke coming out of your exhaust. And he saw the flash, and he's like, you know, in his head, he's probably thinking like, really, you know, this kid's young, probably ignorant and stupid. So it is what it is. So I just got away from, luckily, getting a noise complaint ticket or disturbing the peace or, you know, illegal modification, something stupid. That's kind of cool. So I don't need to worry about getting a ticket right now. And trust me, guys, that's the last thing I want to get is a big fat ticket for literally just being stupid. From this point on, I, Skylar, solemnly swear to the Skyhard Industries to be a good boy and not to be completely obnoxious. At least not on Main Street where all the cops are. And of all days, it's Sunday. Well, I guess Labor Day weekend night, you know, you're partying. Yeah, let's get drunk. Yeah, whip my cock out. Yeah. And then there's little old me who's like, dude, I'm only 19. I can't even drink yet. I can't even go out and party. It is what it is. And for all of you down there, you'll see this nice little homeless pack. And if I start up my bike, I'm gonna do something really stupid. Probably get them to all look up here. Yeah, Daddy, you like that, Daddy? Yeah, sacrifice that ass. You know, something stupid like that. But so, guys, I'll kind of do a little, I guess, update on my bike stuff. So I'm looking at the Z800 Kawasaki and the Fz07. As everybody knows, I was looking in my previous videos. If you did, you know, you'll know that I wanted the Fz07. That kind of fell through last minute. They told me I could go in. They wasted my Saturday, 8 hours of a fucking Saturday. First, they tell me they can take the bike. They inspect it. They say, oh, it needs a valve job. Okay. Why? Well, it says at 12,000 miles, we need to check for a valve job. Okay, my bike's running fine right now. Only thing that needs to get fixed is my chain. And I'm redoing my sprockets just because. I know that needs to be redone. Okay, so that's like what, maybe 130, 160 bucks? Well, the chain, give or take, they get a discount themselves. So the chain would probably cost them 40 bucks. The spark plugs would cost them like 5, 10, if that. And literally, you know, maybe 40 bucks in labor, and they're good. You know, that's not that much money. So they weren't able to do it, and they wouldn't take my Kawasaki car. They told me at the end, oh, well, you know, Kawasaki cars can only be used on Kawasaki's. Well, I know that, but you guys originally said you would take it as a down payment or a part of the payment so that it wouldn't all be on me. Well, they wouldn't take it because the bank said no. But they were perfectly okay doing it before, and there's another dealership that was okay with doing it. Absolutely, if I had more money. So they, you know, they shot me down, did their thing. And I was like, oh, you know, fuck. And unless I can find a Fz07 that's, you know, within the price range of 6,300 miles and 2,500 miles on it, I'm probably not going to be getting a bike till I save up for about a month or two. Which, I'm not going to lie, sucks ass. What bothered me was the fact that I wasted a perfectly good Saturday that I could have done working, riding, making a vlog, you know, just doing what I do. Sell it online on Craigslist. So if anyone wants to grab a perfectly fine Kawasaki 250R, hit me up. I'd be more than willing to sell this bike. The only things that have been done to it is the tire, because I need to get a commuter tire, the fender delete, the exhaust pipe, and I have fairings that I can put on the bike that won't look scratched up like these fairings kind of are. I put on frame sliders, these nice gel hand grips, and this is just me because in Europe they use these types of levers. It doesn't matter, I'm not a European guy, but Europe gets to experience everything way before the U.S. does. So I'm sorry, I'm going to go with the Europeans first before the U.S. does. So, like I said, I can take off all the stickers if anyone's looking. Everything else works. The only thing I need to do, and I already bought, I'm even going overboard, is getting a sprocket for the front and the back and a chain. There's a perfectly good bike there. I'm asking $2,000 for it. And oh, by the way, if you don't already know, my speedometer and tachometer don't work. I probably put 2,000 miles on it, or maybe less, I don't know, from when the tach went out. And I want to say it's about 1,500, but I could be wrong. And that's just to give someone a little option, It doesn't have that many miles. You see it runs fine. So on to my little bikes that I'm going to ask some fellow riders, because it's going to be really hard to get the chance to sit on one. So you guys already know my feeling on the Fz07. It's a torque monster. It's a great commuter. The seating position's upright. It's got power in the down low gears, which is what I want. I don't care to hit 165 miles an hour. I care to hit 0 to 120 real motherfucking quick. Between the Fz07, America is just getting on the bandwagon for naked bikes because they're more for commuting. They're not super sports. Unless you're hitting the track every one time in 3 months, if you're lucky, there's no point for a super sport in my opinion. They have a lot of power, but you're uncomfortable. Unless you're in the perfect position, perfect height, which I'm not. I'm 5'5", and I'm a perfectly square, and my body breaks right in the middle. The Z800 is just coming out this year, hopefully within the next month or two. And a couple different places in California have it, but there's only 5 dealerships on CycleTrader.com that has any somewhat of a Z800. And from what I've been looking at from reviews across the world, so Malaysia all the way down to Africa, they all give great reviews on the Z800. They prefer it over the Brutale, the AV Augusta, all these other bikes, because it's reliable, has a power, and not only that, but it's not a maintenance crazy bike. So to give you guys some of the specs on the bike, it's a 4-cylinder 806cc bike, coming in at 506 pounds, 260 kilograms, I think, is how they use it in Europe. So it's a fairly heavy midweight naked sports bike, which, it is what it is. Now, from what people have mentioned, that weight is completely easy to maneuver. The bike is very flickable. It's very easy to handle. It looks big, but it's not. What I want to try to do is get a test ride. And I know as a fact, right now they're not going to have any test rides for at least 6 months. They might have 1 or 2 if I can schedule it, but I'm going to have to go to a dealership, sit on it, and feel that way. That's exactly what I did with this bike. I didn't even get on it. I just knew this bike is what's up, and I do like it. I want a Street Fighter look, You look bad, dude. You look hard. Cruisers look like you're badass, Guy gets off the bike, you're like, oh shit, this guy's going to cause a problem. Street Fighters are the guys that you're going to see pop a wheelie, punch a guy, knock his booty hole out, and then pee on them after they're done. Sport bike riders aren't going to do shit, it seems like. But it is what it is. And I can put it like this, the comparison. The Fz07 is a parallel twin 689cc. I think it's 60 pounds of torque, which is really high. That's why they threw all their gears, they're just slamming gears and bashing queers. If that bike came around for another 6,300 and I could put my Kawasaki card, I'd take it right now. But as I know as a fact, I'm not going to be able to do that because none of the dealerships want to use a Kawasaki card, which is fine. It is what it is. Going on to the more important matter, though, the Z800 is coming out within the next month or two, and all I've heard is good reviews from other parts of the world compared to these high-grade Italian sports bikes. The Brutale, I think the review I saw was in Europe, specifically the UK, or Ireland. I'm not for sure. Pretty sure it was the UK. And it was through these back canyons, and they compared it to the Brutale, and turned out they liked the Z800 because it was just so much more refined. It's an everyday commuter. Like, sure, if you want a wild bike, go with the Brutale, but if you want like the, smart decision bike, you'll go with the Z800. And to me, I like the Z800 look. And like any, Street Fighter, you can customize the windscreen. You can make it nice. Someone's coming up here. Why? And it's kind of like, whatever. There's someone here. I got scared because I thought it was a cop. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Who are these people? Huh? Oh. Oh, no. Where's my man? How are you? Same old stuff, different day? 250. Yeah.
A few moments later.
That guy just came up here. He was a rider, dude. Like, that was crazy. His name's Val, like Valentine. And he's got R1, got his number. That was cool. I was like, it's kind of like that cop thing. It's like you have that suspicion. Whoa, this guy came up, whoa. Guy was cool. So, to finish off the little vlog with this, what do you guys think about the Fz07 and the Z800? Give me reasons why you like either. I'm asking other people because I don't have the opportunity right now to look into a Z800 until they come out. Unless I want to go for a Z1000, which is... no, I'd rather have an Fz09. That's kind of a iffy one. But yeah, guys, so get back to me on that. I really want to know what people think. I'm really looking at the Z800 because I got the Kawasaki card. I can put money on that bitch right there. If I want an Fz07, I'm going to have to save up a dickload of money. Like, I'm literally going to have to prostitute myself. I'm an astologist. So, I might be selling my skills in an astologist real quick. And I'll finish it off with this. Oh, God. Yep, there we go.
Oh, yeah, Daddy, you like that? You like that, Daddy? Yeah! Oh, yeah, Daddy, sacrifice that ass!
So all those people now know someone's up here being a weirdo. Thanks, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, share. I want to actually make this kind of fun, just making random-ass videos, because I'm always by myself doing my own shit.
Oh, yeah, Daddy, you like that? You like that, Daddy? Yeah! Oh, yeah, Daddy, sacrifice that ass!